Hello, and today we're playing Loki, the trickster god himself, and we're facing off against another Loki player. Right now he seems AFK, so I'm going to let him get some time. However, this is a mirror matchup, so this is going to be pretty intense. Normally for mirror matchups, I actually do try, just because there's a burning fire inside me that just has to show him up. And as you can see there, I jumped off the edge of the map, trying to avoid it, because I knew he was invisible, and he's probably hanging around there looking to get an opportunity to hit me, and that was probably the best move without having to waste my dodge or my mobility activated. He does pop the GG, which I do like right there. The health orb's already coming up, and thankfully I avoided that, which allowed me to land some nice side attacks on him. I'm going to collect that, dodge out, but I dodged a little too early, which allowed me to get hit by the acrobatic strikes. Currently, we're both invisible. I don't think he's really close to me. He uses that hold heavy attack, which is pretty smart. So if I was in that direction, he would have definitely done some damage. He hit me with a perfect combo right there, and we clash with the acrobatic strikes. I do not get my dagger, which is not good, but I'm okay. No, we clashed again. I really like how this Loki's playing, very aggressive and maneuvering around to counter almost everything I do. He's going to hit me out right there. I do have my ultimate up, but the health orb is coming up, so I'm going to use it to ensure I get this health orb right here, exploding him out, increasing his damage out a little more. Now, he does have his ultimate up as well. I need to be very aware of that. I want to kind of bait it, and as you can see, he did not get it off of me, which makes me feel good because he probably has trick between the both of us. And I do get my poison attack off. Now he's ticking away. If that hold heavy had hit him, that would have been GG right there. However, he's still dodging around and avoiding everything I do. I'm going to try to get that dagger. He's invisible. I don't really have anything up, so I'm buying myself as much time. It didn't really work, but I do have acrobatic strikes. Can I land it? It does. It knocks him back enough, but not out of the map right there. Can I get it? This should be GG right here, giving us the first round victory. I feel very strong with that. That was actually really nice and intense. I probably should have changed my knockout animation back to the Loki one. I changed it to that new one. I think it was Twitch Prime I got that for. Now, we do both hit each other with the dagger. The GG comes out on his part. I did give the totters earlier on in the match, so I can't really spam it again. It's one of the things they implemented. You can't just spam emotes every 0.5 seconds anymore. That hold heavy attack got me. I should have thought he was going to do that again. That's actually a really smart way. He hit me with some massive combo. And as you can see, I'm at 56% vulnerability right now. Dodging through his dagger right there. And I missed my light attacks, but I didn't go in for the full combo, which allowed me to land that. And I do get the dagger, canceling his invisibility as he hits me back. Thankfully, even though I took some damage, I did get the health orb, so it reduced me. And somehow I was able to turn that back around. I do have my ultimate, popping him right there, exploding it in his face, carrying him over to 100%. He uses his... Oh, no. That's GG right there. I misjudged the distance, sorry, the elevation, and I fell down. There was no way for me to climb back on. It happens. I was doing very well in that round, however. All right, so he comes out there. Now, he's using his dagger. I don't know what build he's using currently right now, so that's why I'm trying my best to avoid his ultimate, simply because I don't want to be tricked with it. You know, that's something nobody wants to deal with. Loki's tricked. All right, so he's doing some damage to me, and I clash again with him. I did one light attack hoping it would have landed, and he simply walks away from my dagger. That is so good on his part. I do get the poison damage off with that, which is good. He's ticking away, going to collect the health orb. I tried to dodge in time, but it did not work. Going back, acrobatic strikes. He avoids me with his dodge. Now I'm looking to dodge perfectly into light attacks, damaging him off. It would have been nice if I could have hit him into the bookshelves, because the bookshelves are spewing out vomiting books right there, and he does go in for air light, air heavy. I do get one dagger proc right there, which allows me to get the poison off. He hits me with an air light, air heavy. My ultimate is about to come up. I'm buying my time right now because I know he's invisible into the acrobatic strikes. That may be round 2, right? 3 right there. Sorry. Round 3 goes to me. I feel very good about that. We may be able to bring this home with this round. We're going to try. Mirror matchups is just so intense. What is the hardest mirror matchup you've ever had in Divine Knockout? For me, honestly, I always have the biggest issue with Sun Wukong mirror matchups. The intensity between that is always really hilarious. Now I'm invisible right there. Get a perfect. Now he's going to tick away with some nice damage. Get my dagger off. Nice. I can reset my poison damage if I hit him again right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do get it. Perfect. Going to go in for that heavy. He counters me perfectly. I do have acrobatic strikes. He collects the health orb, but I do enough damage to kind of even it off for what he takes, dodging out of him when he comes invisible, and I missed everything. Can I get the dagger perfect into the air light, air heavy? He's there, going to use my ultimate as he comes in a little closer right there. Boom. And he's been hit by my ultimate every single time. Now, the good thing is I didn't really have to rely on trick, and I think that might be game GG. That was an awesome little mirror matchup. We're going to switch it up a little bit and go into 2v2. In this 2v2 matchup, we have on my team, we have a mighty fiery Ymir, and on the enemy team, we have King Arthur and Amaterasu. Now, My goal here is if I knock somebody out in this specific 2v2, I'm going to allow the other two players to 1v1. So keep that in mind. That's something I like to do in 2v2 every so often. All right, so I'm missing some attacks, but Ymir seems to be doing good. I like the fact that it's a Ymir on my team because I've been making a lot of Ymir videos lately, and you don't get to see too much of them. Dodging out of the King Arthur, hitting this Amaterasu out. She's going to get knocked out pretty early. Once I knock her out, I'll allow those two to 1v1, and she hits me with the Heavenly Strike. Very nice on her part. I'm invisible, going to collect both of them up here into that heavy attack, and she does go flying, but not enough to knock her out. Doing some extra damage to King Arthur in case I get her out here, so the Ymir has a better chance of dealing with him. Oh no, I tried to save him, and I missed out. I'm so sorry, Ymir. I was not fast enough and more accurate, I should say, to actually save you, but you're still in the game, which is good, and that should be it for the Amaterasu. And I'm going to allow these two to 1v1. I'm obviously going to collect the health orb once that comes up as well. So as you can see there, the GG emotes come from all of us all around, and Ymir goes in for the big bamboo stem and goes in for some nice side attacks on the King Arthur, who pops his ultimate. Ymir, sturdy as he is, able to survive it right there. I'm going to walk in, collect this health orb, and walk out right there. Now, as you can see, King Arthur swinging around his mighty sword right there, and they're both missing each other in terms of damage. King Arthur hits him with a heavy attack, and Ymir, again, sturdy, able to survive at 174% vulnerability. King Arthur hits out his soaring edge, but Ymir with his giant fireball ultimate right there. King Arthur's easily carrying around because Ymir's ultimate is pretty easy to dodge out. He tries for the stun, and Ymir goes in, countering with his beautiful frost breath right there, jumping up on his wall, buying time. It seems like they're both trying to look for opportunities. The health orb's about to come up. King Arthur collects it, bringing him down to 55% vulnerability. Ymir is slowed down at 200% vulnerability. One heavy attack is going to be it. I love how he's zooming around, trying to get an opportunity to do some damage or just try to hit him out with something. He puts up his wall, probably buying time for his abilities to come back up. He's up on the wall, and as you can see, the GG's coming out from all of us right here. That's actually amazing. He does get the air light off on the King Arthur, and King Arthur staying back, looking to go with his mobility. Does he land? No. Ymir straight up avoids it, but gets hit with the heavy attack, eliminating him. Now I'm in the game. The health orb is about to come up. I'm invisible. I collect it, get the air light into air heavy. Perfect right there. Comboing off the acrobatic strike, dodging back just in case. Realizing he's at a distance, I follow up with my dagger, interrupting his stun perfectly right there. I do have my ultimate. However, if I can land an air light, air heavy, it's perfect. Ultimate pops off, and there it goes. GG, giving us the first round victory. GG's to that King Arthur. He did a really good job. I always wonder in situations like this, since it's random players I'm playing with, what actually goes through their head when they see I'm allowing them to 1v1, you know, in situations like this, because I know I've been messaged by one person that says it makes their gameplay feel a little better. It makes it feel more intense. And I'm like, okay, that's really nice to know. Obviously, I don't do this all the time. Sometimes we just do normal 2v2. That Amaterasu is taking a lot of damage. She's doing a very good job of surviving. And as you see, Ymir's probably trying to eliminate her out so he can avoid the 1v1. But the reason I'm going to try my best to eliminate the Amaterasu first is because I'm not 100% sure if the Ymir will allow me to 1v1 the King Arthur, and I don't want it to be unfair to him right there. So going in with that heavy attack, eliminating her out, switching these back to the 1v1 right here. Emotes all around, and as you can see, the Ymir starts off with 96% vulnerability, puts up his wall. King Arthur is literally zooming around with his speed boost at 49% vulnerability. Ymir is trying to catch up with him, going for the heavy, and he does get the slow off on the King Arthur, who's now, oh, he avoids the hold heavy, and as you can see, King Arthur's ultimate is up, and he misses the stun, so now he doesn't really have much abilities available to him. Ymir is flying in the sky looking for the thing, puts up his wall and gets bounced around because King Arthur uses his ultimate within those rounds. I love how this Ymir is using his wall as a ledge. He's literally always on top of his wall looking at advantages he could use on the enemy, and King Arthur is now at 37%. Ymir goes in for the big snowball ultimate, and he's not going to catch it. He's just standing right there. He already knows it's a waste of time chasing around. I understand, man. Is he going to eliminate himself right there? He jumped right in that crater, or probably fell. It happens. He gets hit with the soaring edge for 164% vulnerability and is slowed right now. King Arthur literally walking in a circle, trying to buy time. I love the emote from the Ymir. I would spam it. Right, it finally went up. I was trying to spam it, but the cooldown was still on. Now, as you can see there, he goes in for the heavy, and it lands straight on the King Arthur. Is he going to go in for the health orb? It doesn't seem like it. Come on, buddy. You need to get that health orb. He seems to not really be bothered by it right now, but he uses his air heavy attack to collect it, which is pretty nice, bringing him back to 144% vulnerability. The King Arthur stun miss, and they're both just waiting around, probably for cooldowns to come back up. And as you can see, he goes in for his mobility right there, chasing around the King Arthur, who's walking around, collects the soaring edge right there. He gets hit with the air heavy by the Ymir, and then Ymir gets straight up eliminated again by the hold heavy attack by the King Arthur. King Arthur is in the sky. I have to engage. I'm now going to use my dagger, go into invisibility right there, allowing the poison damage to tick. Try to get my combo, but even though I didn't hit it, it allowed me to miss his stun. My ultimate is now off because I missed it completely. Air light, air heavy. Gonna walk back here, look for the opportunity with the environment, and there you can see I landed it perfectly, eliminating him out of the round, giving us the second round victory. Now we're coming in here hot. Hopefully we can get another round like that off. Amaterasu right there. We both are going very aggressive on her, and I understand, but she's running away and allowing her partner to 1v1 right here. That's not how it's supposed to go, guy. In the beginning, when we're all on the map, you're supposed to allow each other to, you know, go straight at it, unless it's customs, but that's okay. All right. One of the things I will say I love about this match is the fact that every single player here uses their emotes. That actually makes me very happy overall. I'm going to target Amaterasu right here, knocking her back. Let the King Arthur and the Ymir go at it as best as possible. The Ymir slamming off the Amaterasu. She's surviving really nice right now, which is good. She's running. I'm trying not to get picked up by her too much. And as you can see there, the emotes coming out from everybody. The hold heavy from Ymir, eliminating King Arthur out. Now we just got to eliminate the Amaterasu, who gets her Sunseeker dash countered, and she falls to oblivion, giving us the 3-0 victory right here. So we're going to hop back into some 1v1 games right now. Why? Because I feel like to. This is just what I want to do right now. And as you can see here, we're getting another mirror matchup, but this time against a level 20 Loki. I'm not even a level 20 Loki. And he's a Twitch streamer named Papa Gobs, Twitch TV. So we're going to see how this goes. And as you can see, he avoided me right there. We actually missed a lot of our attacks on each other. He does land first. I do get my dagger, and I also get some nice side attacks, bringing him to 36%. I'm going to try my best to outplay him simply because, again, it's a mirror matchup. Why not? This is what you want to do. Invisible, I don't catch him out. He gets invisibility first, and I do avoid him with a dodge into some nice side attacks, bringing his vulnerability up. I do have the health orb, which comes into my favor, collecting him with the acrobatic strikes. He uses his dodging at the perfect moment right there. Actually, I'm kind of messing up with my light attacks. The server seems to be a little unbalanced. You saw the little red there, and it stuttered a little bit. Getting some nice light attacks. He's over 100% vulnerability. My ultimate is still a good way off, not too far. I tried to dodge, but it didn't get off. I'm avoiding his ultimate. I do not want to be hit by it. I was trying to pop mine at that time, but it didn't work, and he simply avoids it by walking away. Using my acrobatic strikes, I do win that trade-off, even though he used it first. And now we're just waiting, seeing for the opportunity, and he avoids me with a nice dodge, so I dodge back to avoid him, and he comes in here, and he doesn't hit me, using the distance to... Oh, whoa, it's stuttering up a little bit. That's not good. Ooh, he's increasing my damage massively right now, and I'm not able to keep up too much into some light attacks. What is he at? He's at 149, and that should be GG right there, giving us the first round victory. Server was a little unbalanced right there, which was a bit weird. Okay, now I'm ready for this round 2. Wait, hold up. No, he left the game. Or he either left the game or got disconnected. It's fine. It happens every so often. All right, so we're going to do one more 1v1. See if we can pull off a good victory here. And we're going up against Izanami. The good thing is my Loki is almost to level 20. He's, I think, level 18 right now. And as you can see, my Izanami enemy right there is already invisible. So I'm oh, I love how she's hiding behind the rock. That's actually pretty funny right there. I throw the dagger just to tease her a little bit as I pop my little emote. Now, my Izanami is actually almost level 20. She's level 19 and she's halfway filled with XP bar. I'm really excited to bring out my next noob to pro video. Those are my favorite videos to make currently right now. I really enjoy that alongside playing Ymir. Where's she gonna land? Dodging out. I don't want to get hit with anything, and I do get my dagger off on her, which is nice. She's dazed up, avoiding her boomerang. Now, I'm still 0% vulnerability. You know, thinking about it, I rarely ever win matches where I'm 0% vulnerability, and that's actually really hard. I'm thinking as well, I got this nice idea a while back from Cajun, where I'm going to probably give myself handicaps for certain matches and try my best to see if I can get some victories off or not. And one of those handicaps that I've been thinking about is only using light attacks to literally destroy your enemy. I've been trying it the other day, and let me tell you, that has not been going too well. I was actually able to win one match with it. However, it was really scuffed. It was so scuffed that I was able to win that match. All right, so I got my speed boost right here. Invis, I do land some damage on her, which means she's now popping off with that poison damage, and that should give us the round victory right there. Nice little intense combo at the end. Nobody ever expects it. So what have you guys been doing mostly in Divine Knockout in terms of what character have you been playing? I've been hearing Loki has been top for all you new players out there. I don't blame you. Loki does give that vibe of an easy character to learn that can do so much to the game. Now, as you can see there, I do mess up a little bit, getting myself hit with some nice damage, get hit with the boomerang, but don't ever want to get hit with the recoil. When you're facing Izanami, one of the things I note, getting hit with the boomerang is fine, but try your best to avoid the recoil on it. That recoil not only hits you and does damage, but pulls you closer to your enemies, allowing her to land more things on you. As you can see, she got hit there with some nice attacks on a combo. Now she'll get over 80% vulnerability, probably when, okay, 79% vulnerability when the poison stops ticking. Into the dagger, air heavy attack, does it work right there? Not enough. Collecting her, boom. Is that going to be the GG? Nope, but I'm going to be super aggressive with my acrobatic strikes, not giving her a chance to use her ultimate, and there she goes flying out of the round. Okay, so we're going to wait here. Hopefully we can get the 3-0 and end it off really nicely for this video. Now, I think the next character I'm going to try to play is probably Thor. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played Thor in a little while. I did play him like 2 games this week, but then I switched to Ymir because Ymir was more fun in my opinion. I used to play Thor so much in the beginning of Divine Knockout. I mean, he was one of the first videos I did where stating that he was the best character for new players. But then eventually Loki came out, and that completely switched up. Loki is just ideal for all of that, and as you can see, I get collected by her charge, but she's very high vulnerability right now, going invisible, and I miss every one of my light attacks, but that's okay, and I miss my dagger. That was not actually intentional, giving her the little emote right there just because. Gonna collect this speed boost, and now I'm super fast, guys. I am super fast. I dodged right there, mainly because I didn't want to get hit on the recoil I was talking about earlier. As you can see, I'm using the environment to my advantage. I love playing on that platform. It's a way to literally ensure you get victory or land attacks on your enemies or just avoid things. It's always good to do. If I time this right, I may be able to get a hold heavy off on her. Nope, did not time that right. She knocks me back when I pop my ultimate there and avoided it. She did. She does use her ultimate, so I'm going to stay back here. It literally pops on that shelf. That's the one bad thing. Using her ultimate on certain levels will not allow it to travel as you would love it to. Can I get this? This could be GG right here, and that is it. GG for all the people I played today.